Hey, welcome back for another adventure. Today we're going to be unboxing and taking a first look at my new Winn scroll saw. Now, I'm not really a scroll saw artist and don't have any desire to be a scroll saw artist, but every once in a while I run into something that I need to cut, and a scroll saw would be a whole lot easier than using a jigsaw. So I bought a Winn scroll saw. Not a super expensive scroll saw. It, I'm sure, is going to be a little underpowered and not the greatest scroll saw in the world. But I just couldn't justify spending $500-600 on a saw that I'm only going to use once in a while. So let's get with it. Let's unbox this thing, take a look at it, and cut some wood. So this is my scroll saw. It's a 16-inch Winn variable speed, model 3921. And let's get it out of the box. Take a look at it. Okay, so packaged right on top is the instruction book. And we'll look at that later. Pack. And there she is. Let's see if we can get this thing out. Nice little tool pack there. I think you can see that. Bag off of it. Okay. Used for packaging only. Please discard. See what we got. Little light. Power cord. Packaged pretty nice. Okay, let's take a look at it here. Variable speed 16-inch scroll saw, 120 volt, 1.2 amp, so pretty small motor. Variable speed 550 to 1600 strokes a minute, and a 5-inch blade. It's nice that they even put their contact number right there on the front, so I'll never lose it. Has a dust port here on the front, looks like. And we can lock the table here. Has a nice gauge from 0 to 45 degrees. And of course, lots of wonderful warning labels there. Not bad. See how it works. Let's get it plugged in. Cute little light. What do we got down here? A little piece of quarter-inch oak. What do you think of that? Looks pretty good. Pretty smooth cut. I guess we probably should drop this hold down and see how that works. There we go. Very nice. No real vibration to the saw. I was concerned with it not being real heavy, that it would vibrate across the bench, but it seems to work really well. Okay. Now we just have curious how to change the blades and what all the tools are. They even give us a spare blade in here. So let's grab out the book now that we've tried it out and see what we got. Okay. We have a storage location. I guess we're supposed to store blades and such in there. Nah, I think I'll pass. Using the alternative blade holder. Your wind scroll saw uses two different style blade holders, a standard system and an adapter system. The adapter style allows for quick blade changes when making exterior or larger interior cuts and allows for infinite ripping capacity. Standard style allows for tight grip on your blade and easier blade changes for intricate interior cuts. So let's take a look. Oh, they actually gave me two additional blades here. So here's what we got. And here's the blade holder that's on it. Let's see if we can figure out how to change it. Okay. So it looks like this has a blade with a little T sticking out, and this is the straight blade which looks like that's what works for the alternative blade holder. Okay. That's interesting. So we'll keep that. Might use it some later down the road. I think I'll stick with the blade that's in it for right now. And instructions on how to square up the table. Probably would be a good idea, huh? What have we got for a little square here? So, how are we supposed to do it? I guess we can do it this way. Well, that blade's pretty darn square right there. So it's all set up. I'm rather impressed. So we can hook dust collection to the front if we choose. And got everything we need, including a parts list. What a nice little saw. I'm very impressed. The saw I had when I was a kid vibrated so violently that it was almost
I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing.
So, a short little video this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm a big fan of Wen tools. I've got several here in the shop. I've got their rotary blade 13-inch planer that I'm very, very happy with. I've got a mortising tool from Wen. I've got a router from Wen. Inexpensive tools, pretty good quality. Now, granted, they're not the quality of the Makitas, but for most of us, do we really need that? If we're just hobbyists and we're working in the shop in evenings and weekends, do we really need to spend those ridiculous prices for our tools? I don't think so. I think we can get by with the less expensive tools. My router table uses a Harbor Freight router. I think I bought it for $70 or $80, and it works great. I don't use the router table all the time, and if I'm doing really heavy-duty stuff, I've got a shaper, and I'll use the shaper for the bigger bits and some of the heavy-duty stuff when I'm making moldings and such. The Wen router I use on my flattening jig, and it works great, and I put big bits on it. It's got a 1/2-inch collet. The planer, I just keep using it, and I have no complaints with it. I also have the Wen track saw. Let's face it, guys, $270 for a 7 1/4-inch track saw with a 110-inch track is a pretty good deal. Now, granted, if you're using it every day, all day, you'd want to buy a better, heavier duty tool. But I just can't justify that. And this little scroll saw, for the little bit that I'm going to use it, I think it's going to hold up and be a great tool. Seems to cut great. It doesn't have the vibration that I'm used to with the old scroll saw I had, gosh, 60 years ago, 55 years ago. So check it out. Take a look. Very pleased and bought it for a super low price. Have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click the like button and please subscribe. We just hit 50 subscribers to the channel. I'd love to get up much higher than that. But we're growing every week. We're getting more views. We're getting more likes. And I appreciate it from you guys. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my videos, any suggestions, what you'd like to see, or how I could improve the videos. Like I said, I bought a second camera. Definitely not high dollar stuff yet, but we're trying to do our first 2-camera shoot this week. I'm going to run into the office and edit this thing, and we'll see how it works. You guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.